Dr. Pickleball is in the house, and if you want to stay healthy and on the courts longer, he has some suggestions just for you. Don't touch that dial. Hey everybody, it's CJ Johnson. If this is your first time here, I'm glad you found us. And if you're returning, welcome back. On this channel, you're going to find all things pickleball, from instruction and strategies to the health and wellness tips that people over 50 need to stay out on the courts longer. If you're not already a subscriber, hit the button and then the bell. That way, you'll get notified every Saturday when I post a new video. Today is the first of a two-part series with Dr. Allan Rosenthal, or for short, Dr. Pickleball. He's going to talk about a few of the basic things that you need to be doing to keep your feet and your body healthy when you play pickleball. Let me tell you a little bit about Allan and some of his qualifications. So he's a sports podiatrist at the Advanced Foot Care Center in Ridgefield, Connecticut. He's board certified and a member of the American Academy of Podiatric Sports Medicine. Allan, can you believe I made it all the way through that? He is also a level 1 certified pickleball instructor. Now, you may have already heard him. He has been on the Pickleball radio show with Chris Allan. He's also written for Pickleball magazine. So, Allan, why don't you tell us how you got started playing?
Well, first of all, I'm a longtime tennis player. I played high school tennis, and I still like tennis, but one day a woman came in my office with a foot problem, a heel pain problem, and started talking to me, and started to me about a sport. And said, wow, this is a great sport to transition into from tennis. I'm blessed with bad knees and but good feet, but it really I love it. It's a social outlet for me, an emotional outlet for me, and it's great exercise.
When people start playing pickleball, what are some of the things that they need to do or be aware of to keep their feet healthy?
Wearing the correct shoe is so important in any sports activity. You should be wearing a court shoe, such as this, rather than like this shoe, put it in the thing here, which would be a running type shoe. The reason being, the tennis shoe allows you to have the lateral motion, it's more stable, it's got the right tread pattern on the bottom that you need, and there could be differences inside and outdoor play. It'll give you the right cushioning, shock absorption. It just will make your life on the pickleball court a lot more pleasant.
One of my most popular videos happens to be about court shoes, and Al and I were talking about this early. Right now, there's not a specific quote-unquote pickleball shoe. He's talking about court shoes in general, but make sure you click on the show notes below. I will put the resource in there so that you can find some things that'll give you some ideas on what's the best court shoe for you.
Volleyball shoe would be good for indoor surfaces. And some people that have ankle problems, K-Swiss used to make a high ankle shoe, but even a basketball shoe would be proper. And then I was just noticing even the shoe that I'm holding up here. If you're playing indoors, a lot of the shoes have what's called non-marking. You don't want to mark up the gym floors.
Right. So what are some other things that we can do to stay healthy?
To stay healthy, obviously playing pickleball is going to help you lose weight. You should be stretching, dynamic stretching. I tell my players, especially here in the Northeast, because they're getting a lot of hamstring problems, I notice now, to perhaps wear either bicycle shorts like Andrew Agassi used to wear in his underneath his tennis shorts, or the women wear these tight pants to keep your legs warm, or I wear warm pants before I play. Warm up a little bit, and then start your stretching program. First, you want to do it by warming up. So you want to get a little perspiration going. Then you want to do some dynamic stretching, which would be almost like heel to toe, walking backwards, forwards, jogging side to side. Then you may want to do some static stretching, which would be what they call a wall push-up. And now I tell my patients to do it a slow stretch. You want to hold it for like 10 elephants. You want to do your knees straight and with your knees bent, because you're stretching out two different sets of muscles in the back of your leg.
Perfect. Okay.
Hamstring stretch is pretty common. Then you want to do the upper body, obviously.
Some of you probably watched this and said, CJ, I already do that. But the fact is, most of us don't. We don't replace shoes when we need to replace shoes. We don't always use the proper shoes. And frankly, most people don't warm up or cool down. If you just started with those really simple things, you're going to keep your body healthier. Make sure you join us next Saturday when we answer the two most often asked questions from the better pickleball community: plantar fasciitis and issues with your Achilles tendon. If you got value from this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up or share it with your pickleball playing friends, because together we can train smart, live bold, and age well.